Clinton campaign buoyed by high Latino turnout in election's final hours. Continued risk of an upset from Donald Trump looms on the final day of campaigning as Clinton pours last-minute resources into industrial Midwest. Support our fearless, independent journalism by making a contribution or becoming a member. Hillary Clinton walks back to a stage after a rally outside the University of Pittsburgh's Cathedral of Learning on Monday. Photograph, Brendan Smielowski, AFP, Getty Images. Dan Roberts in New York, Ben Jacobs in Sarasota, Florida, Sabrina Siddiqui in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Monday the 7th of November. The U.S. presidential campaign ended on Monday where the fiercest nomination battles began, in the Rust Belt, as Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump spent the last hours of a bitter election focused on the country's deep economic divide. Democrats gained a late confidence boost as a final series of national opinion polls confirmed a small but steady lead for Clinton. Early voting numbers point already to record turnout among Latino voters stirred into action by Trump's anti-immigration rhetoric. Donald Trump calls FBI disgraceful on frantic final day of election campaign. But the continued risk of an upset that would send shockwaves around the world was underlined by state-level polling suggesting several possible paths to victory also remain for Trump. He hopes to galvanize white working-class anger over jobs and trade in the traditionally Democratic manufacturing regions, though also needs an almost clean sweep of battleground states including Florida and North Carolina to win outright. Sensing possible danger, the Clinton campaign poured last-minute resources into the industrial Midwest, a region where she struggled against a similar anti-establishment surge for Bernie Sanders during the primary election season. Both Clinton and Barack Obama held afternoon rallies in Michigan before planning to finish the night on stage together in Philadelphia with Bruce Springsteen. Trump was also headed to Michigan where he planned to end the night, before returning to New York, where he will vote. The Republican candidate took aim at Clinton's use of celebrities to amplify her final pitch to voters, with a loaded jibe at Jay-Z and Beyoncé, were they talking or singing? Barack Obama waves after speaking at a rally for Hillary Clinton in Ann Arbor, Michigan, the day before the election. Photograph, Nicholas Cam, AFP, Getty Images. What's happening is a disgrace, he told his first rally in Florida after the FBI confirmed overnight it would not be changing its decision not to charge Clinton over her private email use. With what's happening with our justice, our country is a laughingstock all over the world. The laughing. Who is leading the polls the day before voting? Not a clear Clinton or Trump. We are going to bring back the jobs and the wealth that have been stolen from you, Trump told a later rally in Raleigh, North Carolina. We are going to bring back the miners and the factory workers. Under the crisp blue skies forecast for much of the country on election day, his opponent began her last full day of campaigning with a more personal moment, one that highlights the historic opportunity ahead of her to become the first female president and role model for a generation of young women. Pausing beneath the plane that has carried her through the closing months of a sometimes interminable feeling campaign, she stopped to show the scene to her 2-year-old granddaughter Charlotte via her phone's FaceTime application.